What's happening, guys? Coming at you today from the beautiful Florida, Tampa, Florida. Actually, we're going to be giving you a walkthrough of the 2021 version of Neo Hoe. So we always make changes to this, and I just realized that we never went through and did a walkthrough of what it is currently. It's not too much major, but there's definitely some changes in it, so I wanted to go through it and show you what it is. Starting off, I feel like we should start off with the under the hood, go through the electrical, and then we'll come back here to the batteries, and then we'll go through the amplifiers and the speakers and the subwoofers. So if you want to, we'll walk up here and we'll talk about the electrical. All right, guys, so under the hood we have 5 MechMan alternators, which is going to be one 12-volt 370 amp MechMan Elite. This is going to run the truck and the mids and high amplifiers. And then we have 4 320 amp MechMan alternators that are running the high voltage setup, or the 16-volt setup. That one's on the bottom down here, and these 3 over here, which are controlled by these 2 regulators right over here. So all of that runs through 20 0 gauge wires, powers and grounds, 2 per alternators going back to the back. All right, so on the back for our 16-volt side, we have the excess power YinLong cells, which is going to be the 40 amp hour versions. We have a ton of these. It's almost 600 amp hours of lithium power right here in this whole bank. A lot of people think these may be super caps or capacitors, but they're not. These are lithium batteries. So we have almost 600 amp hours right here. And we also have some custom-made bus bars by Coventry Industries. They did an awesome job on that. So that's going to be our battery bank for the 16-volt side. Moving on to the, it's not a lot of battery power for the 12-volt side, because mids and highs aren't that taxing on your electrical like a subwoofer setup is. So over here, you can see where we have one excess power D3100, and we also have another one hidden back there. So 2 D3100s for the 12-volt side of the truck. That's going to run the truck in the mids and highs. So next up, we will get into the, since you can see them right here, we'll get into the subwoofer amplifiers. We have currently 4 Sundown Audio NS2 amplifiers here. This is going to be running the subwoofers. So 4 amplifiers. Oh yeah, speaking of that, we got new subs in here. Brand new Neo Team V2 18s in the Tahoe, and we'll show you those really quick. All right, so as you can see behind me, we have the brand new Sundown Audio Neo Team V2 subwoofers. These are utilizing the new same technology as you see on the Nightshade V4s and V5s. Way more efficient. They do a way better job of controlling or keeping the Neo power inside of the some people call them oil can, but this casing that they have, and you're able to get a lot more power handling. And also we have the fins on there. They're custom made. These are custom made for down for sound. You can see on the etching on the back plate that has down for sound on there, and it also has down for sound stuff etched on the fins of the subwoofer. So very cool stuff. It's the next level, and they've been doing great. So those are the subwoofers. So now we're going to move on to the mids and highs. All right, so next up we have the mids and highs. So we have 6 Defbont AAB 2800 amplifiers. So these are going to be powering, it's going to be 1 per door. So one of these amplifiers is going to be powering the 6 Crescendo UN10s, and that's going to be the mids. So we have 6 doors and 6 10s. So that's 36 10s for the mids. And then we have 6 tweeters, 6 Crescendo Audio FT1 super tweeters per door as well. So, and those are going to be powered off of a Defbont's 200.4, 2 of them actually. You can't really see them though, those are hidden. But so 1 amplifier, 1 of the AAB 2800s, say will power this door right here. So we're able to control playing the front doors and the rear stage setup. So we're able to do it that way. But that's how much power. So we have 6 of those 3,000, say they're 3,000 watt amps. So we would have what's that, 18,000 watts or so, somewhere around there. They're a little underrated, but anyway, around 20,000 watts on mids and highs, which are the 36 Crescendo Audio UN10s and 36 Crescendo Audio FT1 super tweeters. So that's going to be the mids and highs and the power that runs those. All right, so for the wheels, we have the 30-inch Dub Ballers These are my favorite wheels because they have the big bars and I like how they chop. So I decided to go with these for that reason. As far as the brakes, we upgraded all the brakes. We did the rear conversion to the disc brake setup as well. But as you can see, we have the Wheelwood big brake kits on here, which ran about, I think they're about $7,000. And then the wheels were about the same. So she's got about $14,000 or $15,000 worth of wheels and tires upgrade on here. So I like the look of it now. We went up 4 inches on the wheels and tires, so very cool there. All right, so the engine that we decided to go with in here, I'm not super big on performance because I mean it's just a car audio build, but I wanted to do a little something to it. So what we decided to do, well, I thought about doing a diesel conversion at first, and then people told me that the engines are so heavy, the diesel engines are so heavy that it would be a huge undertaking to do that. We'd probably have to redo like a straight axle conversion to handle all the weight and everything like that. I'm like, I don't want to get into that. And then we also thought about the alternator brackets that we have on here, the custom brackets to hold 5 alternators. If we change the base of the engine, we would have to get all that would turn into trash. We'd have to totally redo all the alternator brackets. So I'm like, that's not good either. So we needed to stay something somewhat similar but get a little bit more performance. So what we decided to do was go with the 383 stroker. So in here we have the GM 383 stroker motor, which is very popular in the GM community, and it's been doing great. Sounds good, and it runs great. So we decided to go with some Gibson headers on here. They were some of the ones that were the only ones that were available at the time because it was during the pandemic. So got the Gibson headers, then we did full exhaust all the way back with some big tips in the back, so it would make people talk even more. So let's check out those big tips. But if I were you, I would stay tuned because there may be some bigger things coming very soon. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell to enable notifications, and you'll see every time we upload a video, and you can drop a comment and check out the new content that we're dropping on here. Also, if you have any questions about car audio that you would like for us to address, be sure to post them in the comments below and we'll try to address them for you. Yo, what's up guys? If you want to see more of the hot content that you just saw in that video, be sure to follow me on all my social media channels from YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. The Life of Price is my handle on there. Also have Down for Sound Shop on Facebook and Instagram, and don't forget Snapchat is JPD4S. Check out all the hot content on there as well.